Hey there, guys. Jeremy here again. Consciousness Awake. How's everyone doing? This is like, I think, the seventh time, or maybe the eighth time, that I'm trying to upload a video onto my channel. But 5, 6 days ago, I recorded about a 20-minute video on the topic of etheric vampires, and how to see with your human eyesight, how to be able to see your etheric body, energy body, surrounding your human body. And I tried to upload that a few times, and the video would never go past the video processing phase on the upload. So for some of you guys who are actively uploading videos, you know what that video processing phase is before it actually finalizes and completely uploads to your page on your channel. So it was kind of frustrating. Not sure why it wasn't uploading. And then I tried a few shorter videos. And then those shorter videos would do the same thing. I'm recording now, I think the 7th or 8th time, and I'm just going to try to go about 10 minutes, right around 10 minutes, and then I'm going to upload this hopefully, and hopefully, what I mean is hopefully it'll work, and hopefully it'll be uploaded. So just in case if this does upload correctly, or go past the processing phase, then this is going to be up. All right, so this is not a test video. I'm recording it to give some information. So, all right, so let's talk about a couple things. Let's get into the etheric plane, this realm of the etheric, and all the different types of entities and beings and creatures that I've personally been witness to observing and seeing while in out-of-body experiences in the etheric plane. And one of the things I want to also touch upon is etheric vampires, because the whole idea of a vampire, from my own OBEs, from my own standpoint, the real vampires would be energetic vampires. They're the vampires. They're the beings who live in the etheric plane, and so we'll talk about that. But let's first talk about how to train your physical eyes to help see the etheric energy body. There's a few different things people can do to practice this. I'll go over a couple of them. One is, you want to sit down in a chair or a couch or whatever's comfortable, and you want to have definitely a light color, or like a white or a whitish or a very light color, or a light color blue, paint on the wall. So the wall has to be very light colored, and also, you don't want to have any bright lights or lamps or anything between that wall and yourself. Okay, so you're facing the wall. The wall can be a few feet away, 5 feet away, 10 feet away. It doesn't matter, as long as the wall is whitish, very light in color, and as long as any lamps or natural lighting. I prefer sunlight coming in, like through the windows, and then hitting up and reflecting against that white wall. That's my personal preference. So what I do is, but you can use lights too that are behind you, right? So nothing bright, nothing that's going to affect your exercise visually. Nothing else that stimulates your eyesight, other than you're just looking at your hands, and there's just that wall behind you in the backdrop. Okay, so then one thing to do is take a piece of paper and just draw a little black X in the middle of the paper, or just draw a big a dot, and then take some tape and then put the paper up on the wall. And then what you want to do is you want to put your hands out like this, right? Arm's length, okay? Do this exact process, just like this. And between your hands, right in between both of your hands, you want to fixate your physical eyes, your eyesight, physical sight, on just that little X or that little dot or whatever you choose to put, on the wall. Something to focus on and to stare at. So don't stare directly at your fingers or your hands. Just stare in between your hands, right at the wall where that dot or that X is. And if you start doing that for like about a minute or so, or 2 minutes or so, what you'll notice is like kind of a grayish, smoky, whitish, outline. And it is like there's some vibration to it. It's not completely, in like a solid state or anything. It's more imagine like fog or something, or smoke, and like the different color variations of going from white to black, etc., etc. Some brown. Sometimes I see blue too. I see blue sometimes. I've noticed it before. Other people have, but I don't always see a bluish color. To me, it's more of a smoky kind of look with a defined white line that kind of hugs it. Anyways, so you're doing this, right? And so after about a minute or two, you'll start to see your etheric energy body around your fingers and hands. And if you kind of go like this with your thumbs, right, have them like separated a little bit, and when you start to notice that energy field around your physical form, try to still keep your eyesight focused on that little X or that dot, like on the wall. But at the same time, try to pay attention to how you can manipulate the etheric energy, which is your own energy. And so what you do is you just move your thumbs apart like a little bit, just like that, just a little bit, and then bring them back. Don't touch the thumbs physically. Just, don't ever go within more than an inch, and go back and forth. So not only will you see like that etherical energy kind of meshed in with everything, immersed into the human body and around that and the energy field around the human body, but you'll see how the etheric energy itself, when you separate your thumbs, you'll kind of notice how it's interweaved and enmeshed with one another. In other words, the etheric energy coming from this thumb and this thumb, like as you separate them again, they'll still be like kind of glued or connected, interlinked in between the thumbs, but then as you separate them more, they'll unravel, and the etheric energy will unravel from each other and move back towards to either thumb. So that's one thing, one example of how to just do a simple exercise with your physical eyes and to see your etheric body. And try it a few times, try it a couple times. It does work a lot. I started noticing my etheric body a long time ago, and so I always kind of like could notice it or see it. So when I do that exercise, and when I've done that exercise before or showed it to other people or whatnot, it's a lot easier for me. I'm more sensitive to it. I can see it all the time. Like when I wake up in the morning, right when I wake up, and there's like a little sunlight coming in through the window or the blinds, little ray of light or whatnot, and if I just like lift my hand up as I'm waking up and lift my hand up, I can see my etheric body, my etheric energy around my arm, my fingers, etc., etc., like almost within, I mean, almost immediately. Sometimes I don't notice it as much, especially if I'm not really focused on it or thinking about this type of topic or this stuff. But as soon as I put any like mental energy or focus or any consciousness into it, I can see it very well. Plus other stuff. But so I'm at 10 minutes. So let me try to upload this at 10 minutes, and then see if it uploads. If it does upload, then I guess I'll just do like another video and then talk about etheric vampires and all the different types of things I've seen in the etheric plane. So let's make sure this goes up at 10 minutes, and then again, I'll do that like right after this one. All right, guys, talk to you soon.